everybody, this is Rob Vegas and I'm checking in from Melbourne, Australia, and we are back here. It's movie month, DVD action from back to back, and we're checking out another one of my favourite films. Now, in the last video we did talk about a group of misfit soldiers, so what better way to follow that up with another movie about a motley crew that go on a crazy mission, and what better way to find another star-studded cast and a movie packed with action. This one is Kelly's Heroes. Of course, we've got the DVD here. If you haven't seen Kelly's Heroes, this one is an absolute cracker of a movie. It stars, well, actually, who doesn't it star? We've got Clint Eastwood, we've got Telly Savalas, we've got Don Rickles, we've got Donald Sutherland, and they form up this ragtag bunch of soldiers who have, they've hit Europe, it's post D-Day, and they've sort of been stood down as, and they've got a bit of time on their hands. Much like in the last review, these guys get up to mischief. And Clint Eastwood plays Kelly, and he finds out through, a bit of haphazard investigating and interrogation of some enemy soldiers that there is a bank vault full of gold bars that has been, stolen by the bad guys. And instead of sitting around, twiddling his thumbs, Kelly decides to round up his troops. He could assemble the troops, you could say. It gets a band together of dudes and recruits a team to go behind enemy lines and rob the bank of the gold, and of course make a bit of the old cheddar cheese on the side. And that's basically the plot to the movie. So we follow Clint Eastwood. I'll just call him Clint Eastwood instead of the character from now on. We follow Clint Eastwood as he gets the dudes, he finds a team, and of course they head behind enemy lines. He recruits the gang, and also of course he encounters Donald Sutherland, who plays an awesome character called Oddball, who has a couple of tanks for armor reinforcement, and they head out on their mission to get the gold. And it's an absolute cracking caper adventure movie. Of course, there is a lot of action, as you'd expect from a cool World War II set movie, and lots of fun along the way, and lots of comedy between the characters, of course, because everyone's kind of not getting along, but they have a great time, and you're going to enjoy watching this. This is one of those movies my mum sat us down to watch back in the 80s, and it always just resounds about how much fun and how much awesomeness they pack into the movie. Of course, it follows their journey across Europe, and they get, as I said, behind the enemy lines, and they find the town where this bank vault is, and of course naturally it's heavily guarded, and the team, the good guys we'll call them, they're outnumbered, outgunned, everything. And there is a really cool twist in terms of how they resolve that, of course, and how they get themselves into the bank vault. And I don't want to spoil it for you, but they save the day, and of course make a few bucks on the side. Now, you're in for a really good time on this one. Straight off the bat, I'm giving this a 5 out of 5 on the Rob Vegas DVD scale, as you're in for a super good time. And it's always a pleasure watching Clint Eastwood on screen, of course. And this was filmed back in 1970, and they actually went to some locations in Eastern Europe, I believe Czechoslovakia, from what I can find out, where they filmed it. And no, it could be Yugoslavia, actually. My apologies to my Yugoslavian YouTube audience out there. I do believe it is Yugoslavia where they filmed it. And the locations look great, and everything looks great. Like, they've got the perfect costumes, they have tanks, there's planes, there's all sorts of cool stuff going on. Not many people know this fact about it, but there is a famous, well, I don't know if it is that famous, but of course the main musical theme of the song is called Burning Bridges, and it's song by a group called the Mike Curb Congregation. Now, it's actually, would you believe, it's the cast that sing the song. So Clint Eastwood is singing along with some of his buddies who feature in the film. And yeah, you get a cracking musical score, you get a great theme song, awesome action, and a lot of fun along the way, and a whole bunch of crazy characters. Now, this one was well received when it came out, and it's got a lot of fans. And if you haven't seen it, I reckon you watch it and become a fan. It's a really great movie and a lot of fun from go to woe. So, Kelly's Heroes, here on DVD. Yeah, get on board with it and enjoy the fun and get swept up in some good old time adventure and fun with the team. As I said, amazing cast and lots of fun all the way through. You're not going to regret it. Anyway, let me know in the comments below if you've seen Kelly's Heroes and who's your favourite character in the troops, in the team. Yeah, tell me your thoughts on it. I'd love to hear it, as it's a real favourite of mine. And yeah, divide it, don't hide it, as they say, of course. Hit us up with a comment, a like and subscribe and all that sort of thing. And in terms of movie month, stay tuned and I will see you soon. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, it's raining a bit outside, isn't it?